Vyakula Vyetu is brought to you by Royco.
Vyakula vyetu, ladha zetu, utamaduni wetu, afya yetu. Pika, 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 pika.
Last week on Vyakula Vyetu na Royco.
These were the ingredients of our meal. We have 1 chicken, about 6 kilos of potatoes, 2 kilograms of tomatoes, 5 hohos, 1 kilogram of onions, some salt, 1 packet of milk, 2 kgs of carrots, some sultanas, about 100 grams, some pieces of pineapple, garlic powder, and a liter of frying oil. To crown it all, the Royco, which has made the taste better. Cut the chicken into small pieces, mix it with some garlic powder and Royco, and let it rest for about 10 minutes to marinate and make it become tasty. Boil the chicken for a few minutes, like 4 minutes, to remove the blood from the chicken. Allow it to cool and then deep fry. The sauce, bread the tomatoes, hohos, and the onions. Fry the onions, add the breaded mixture, and add some salt and Royco. Cook on low heat. Mix the sauce with the chicken pieces. For the mashed potatoes, peel the potatoes, boil, and then mash with some little warm milk. For the salad, grate the carrots, cut small pieces of pineapple, mix the carrots, pineapple, and sultanas, then serve.
Well. Good evening and welcome to this week's episode of Vyakula Vyetu na Royco. Great Kenyan meals prepared by ordinary Kenyans like you and I, and spiced up with the great taste and aroma of Royco mchuzi mix. Last week's meal was great. Today's meal is super and I can't wait to taste it. Our guest describes herself as fresh and creative when it comes to cooking. So pick up your pen and papers and join us in the kitchen. Hi Freshia.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And I've heard so much about your cooking and I can't wait to taste.
Wow.
I hope you don't disappoint.
I won't.
So I will hand over the Royco to you. You know what to do with it?
Yeah.
So I'll wait for you.
Okay, cool. Hi everybody, my name is Freshia Wanja and I love cooking very much. I'm into media basically, and I'm lecturer. I teach journalism, basically radio and broadcast, and I'm also a presenter. I'm so glad and really excited that you're watching this show, and trust me, I won't disappoint you. Today we are cooking. We have great meals. We have ugali, terere, we have matumbo, so stay tuned. In the meantime, I'm going to put water for ugali as it boils. Then I'm going to prepare the matumbos as well, wash the terere so that everything goes concurrently. Put enough water to make sure that everybody is full. All right, that's quite little, considering I have like 5 men in the house. So like I need more water. For 10 people, that's quite good. All right. All right, there we have it. The water will be boiling. Let's see. That should be boiling as I prepare the matumbos. Now matumbo, is that? This is the other problem, is there's no problem, baby. All right, so they take time to cook. So first and foremost, they are quite dirty, as you can see. So we need to wash them a bit, not actually a bit, for quite a while. You need to wash the matumbos, make sure they are good before you start boiling. You wash the matumbos. By the way, if they're dirty, if they are more dirtier than I can see, you can actually soak them a bit for quite some time, for about 20 minutes. to make sure that all the dirt falls. Then now you start washing. By the way, sorry, it's not washed like clothes. So that is done. I can make sure that I wash again for the second time. See. All right, so once your matumbos are clean, it's now time for you. Now you can choose to either boil the matumbos before you cut. Some people prefer that, or you can cut them then boil them. So whatever you prefer, it's good to go. For me, I prefer cutting them then I boil them. First, before you wash the terere, some people prefer to wash it before they cut. Here is our terere. This is how terere looks like. Make sure that it's well cleaned. You clean as many times as you can, depending. Yeah, normally has a lot of soil and other things inside. Yeah, so you clean. You can take one by one, clean, check if it's okay. Yeah. So wash the terere as many times as you can. So I'm going to wash mine about 3 times. All right, I wash mine about 3 times. Then, this is a catch now. You can choose to cut your terere plus the stalks. There are people who cut their terere plus the stalks. Terere actually is very soft, yeah? So it cooks very fast. So you can choose to cut plus the stalks, or you can choose to do something like this. So just choose the leaves, put them there, yeah? Then you get away with the stalks. All right, so our terere is clean. I've cut it about 3 times, so you can see it's a bit smaller in size. Yeah, that makes it a bit easier to cook. Yep, there we have it. Now matumbo takes time to cook, so tafadhali, once you're cutting the matumbos, cut as smaller as possible. Yeah, so that it cooks faster. All right, and it's even more delicious. All right, so here we are. We cut. Get a knife that is sharp. Eh? Matumbo is very hard. It's not like normal meat, by the way. Yeah, you need a sharp knife like mine. Eh? So make sure you talk to that girl who sharpens the knives, so that yours is well sharpened. All right, there you have it. All right, and so once you've cut the matumbos, they are ready to boil. They boil up about 2 hours, 3 hours, depending. But of course, you need the matumbos quite soft. Mine took about 2.5 hours to boil, by the way. So depending on what you're using. I was actually using maca, thank you. So I had pre-boiled, and here we have it. So we're just going to fry it. So wow, our water is boiling. There you have it. We are good. Some people prefer to have some water on the side, just in case the ugali becomes so hard. Yeah, you can add the water. Or if you're an expert like me, you probably don't need to have some water on the side. So I'm going to straight to putting the unga. Put the flour slowly by slowly, slowly by slowly. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. If the fire is too much while it boils, you can always reduce. Yeah, there we have it. So we'll have our ugali boil so slowly, so slowly. So put the flour. Yeah, then you can start doing this. You can start doing this. You can start. Remember, I said we're cooking for 10 people, so my ugali is big. So there we have it. So you need to take it very slowly, yeah. You make sure that everything is well mixed, because if you don't, when it comes to mixing the ugali totally, you're going to have a problem, by the way. You'll find that there's flour all over when you thought you're done. So you need to do it slowly by slowly, slowly by slowly. Yeah. Okay. All right, so my ugali is about ready. So I'm going to turn it just about 3 times now. So as the ugali is cooking, I go to do my tomatoes and the onions. So we're doing the tomatoes for the matumbo. You need about 4 of them, yeah? To make sure that it's sweet and nice. You wash them, make sure they're well washed. Yeah. And you cut these. You have the first tomato. Depends on how you chop them. Personally, this is what I do. So small sizes. Yeah. Tomatoes cook very fast, so you don't need to be quite very professional on this. So it's good to use a chopping board. It makes it easier for you to chop your tomatoes, yeah? Make the onions, make the onions, make the onions, make the onions. Yep. You can dance a bit, yeah, as you cook. All right, I prefer listening to music as I cook. Makes it, good for me to cook. So that's our first onion. We need about 2 of them. So I'll get another one. So we have our 2 onions. Wash them nicely. It's good to wash the onions, by the way. Wash them nicely. And there we have it. In the meantime, our ugali is getting ready. So can start having your prayers now. Yeah, chop the onions. Chop the onions slowly by slowly. Small pieces as small as possible. Onion is good, by the way, for food. It brings out very good taste. So if you have access to many onions as possible, please do have as many. So the onion is ready. Yeah. All right, so our ugali is almost ready. So you can do something like this. Yeah. To make sure that when you're serving, it's presentable. All right, so our ugali is ready to go. It's very cooked, smelling good. So I'm just going to do something here. You can first put off your makeup. Right, because it's expensive. Yeah. Then we have it here. And you can do something like, whoa! Cool! Very well done. Make sure it's in shape, otherwise your husband is going to cause, or your wife for that matter.